Yo, what is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a great day. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see who we got. We got Man on Fire. Awesome. Looking forward to this. What's up, man? Yeah, this is hopefully we have a good game here. So far I have been liking it. I'll talk about it in a little bit, but yeah, hopefully it's good. We got Dong Excelente, Mike. I'm unfamiliar with this game. Surely I'll see some gameplay and want it. Yeah, man. I have no doubt, man. I have no doubt. We got Mike. That thumbnail has cool looking Tyrant. What gear lock are you playing today? It feels like it has been a while since I played Bones. Um, what gear lock are you playing? And Dan said Thorlock, the gear lock, of course. Yeah, it is Thorlock. Thorlock. I like that. I like the sound of it. If Chip Theory was going to come out with any more gear locks, I would probably suggest Thorlock. That actually sounds awesome. In a world of gear locks, Dan, you are a tyrant. Freddie, what's up, man? Happy Monday, everyone. You too, Freddie. We got Frodo in the house. What's up, my friends? What's up, Frodo? Hope you're having a good one. So yeah, this is Mythic Battles Ragnarok. This is usually a head-to-head game. Where you're in this one in particular is set in the Viking saga. They did have one Mythic Battles Pantheon. This was my first intro into this series. I did pick up a few things from Pantheon. I didn't go for the whole thing. There is a lot to this game. For this, we're just going to be using the core box stuff. Even then, it comes in these two humongous boxes. So we're just going to be doing the solo mode. The solo mode isn't 100% finished, but this is the official variant from Monolith. And I can pull it up here just to show you guys. But this is legit. I believe they were using this when they did Mythic Battles Pantheon. But they just basically implemented the new rules to fit the solo. But again, it's not 100% finished. Let me pull it up here. So this is, like I said, the official workings of Monolith. So this is what we're gonna be using today. So far, it seems pretty cool. This is definitely, like, this game is not hard at all. It's pretty straightforward, but there tends to be, like, there's a lot of talents that you got to pay attention to. There's not a crazy amount, which I like, but there's enough talents and then enough powers that you're going to be constantly checking. What does this guy have? What does that guy have? And trying to find out how the interactions work between the talents and the powers. And then so you could think that you have it all figured out and then realize, oh, there was another unit in that spot that gave +1 defense or something like that. So, yeah, I'm going to be trying to catch all the talents and powers. I am probably going to miss stuff, absolutely. On top of learning all of those things or trying to, then with skirmish games and like area control, doing solos for those is really hard. So you got to then learn almost a pretty much new rule set on top of it to know how the AI interacts and stuff like that. And then even some of the talents and the powers change depending on the nemesis, that's the AI that's using it. And then even some of the units themselves, they change up a little bit. So I'm going to try to catch it all, but, just going to do my best. It is pretty cool that they do offer, like, it is pretty nice. The rulebook, I had no issues with the rulebook. Rulebook is very well done. But they do offer, like, you choose here, you can see the Nemesis armies. So I do like this in the fact that you don't have to, like, figure out one of the, build one of the Nemesis armies, pick and choose. It kind of lays it out for you. I do like that. So you have a few different options. The number one spot is the god or the divinity. And then so you can see the different layouts depending on, what you want to choose. So I do really like that. And then the map is pretty well done. You can see, like, numbers correspond to the numbers in this list. So you know who's going to go where, but it's just laid out easily. I like it. I like it. So yeah, that's the rule book. I'm going to be looking at that quite often. Let's see. Happy Monday. Rufus is in the house. What's up, Rufus? I know Rufus was asking about this. Kind of interested. Trying to get the Rufus pledge when they launch the Egyptian theme next. Right, Rufus? Good luck with the stream, sir. Tim, thank you so much. I appreciate that. We got Mark in the house. Does the audio seem low? Everybody always says the audio seems low. This is one of my biggest things about this. It does seem like my voice, I did lose my voice a little bit. I'll try to bump it up a little bit. I'll try to keep it closer, but yeah. Everybody always says something about the audio. Okay, so what else we got? So who did we choose? We chose, let's talk about us first. So we are going to be playing as Thor. I love Thor, man. I think he's badass. The models in this, the figurines, I should say, are spectacular. Amazing. It does look like it's trying to autofocus, so I'm going to have to turn that off. But yeah, the figurines in this, they are phenomenal. So we're going to be using Thor. We are going to be using Herm, I believe is how you say his name. Where'd you go? We got Herm right here. This cool looking guy. This guy's badass right here. Beards are natural mufflers. Yeah. That's true, man. That's true. If I say he laughs, it tells me to turn my stuff up. No, it's true, because sometimes I watch it back and I'm like, yeah, that does sound low, you know, and then I'll switch to watching something else and it's like blasting my headphones out or something. Then we have Gulin Bursty. Gulin Bursty. We got this dude right here. We got Ragnar. Dude, I loved Vikings. That show Vikings, that was a few years ago. Ragnar was my favorite character, so we had to play with Ragnar. He is from the Ragnar saga. I did just say that we were playing with all the core box. This is the only guy that we're playing with from, it's a small box expansion from the Ragnar. I believe it's the Ragnar expansion, or Ragnar saga, something like that. And then we're also playing with Ulfenjar, which these are like berserker people. But these are pretty badass as well. I got this like this wolf head on top. Yeah, man. Sick. I just assumed Mike paid Mark to complain. Yeah, he might have. That sounds like something Mike would do. All right, so this is our build. So we have 18 recruitment points to build an army if you're doing two players head to head. So the cost is here. Thor is 6, Herm is 4, Gullinbursty is 2, Ragnar is 4. Then each of the troop cards, like the smaller guys, are 1. But we also did get a Jarl, which these cost 1 as well. This says you may remove Wilgalf from the game when this troop is destroyed. Instead, it returns to full vitality. So basically, you can get the troops back anyway with the troop recall, but this kind of saves us from having to spend an Art of War card to do that. They can go back to the spot, I believe. So we took that. That's 18. And then over here we have Freya, who seems pretty strong. Thor's pretty strong too. So you can see the gold here. These are the divinities. One of the ways that you lose the game is if your divinity dies. The divinity can also absorb these runes as well, these gems. When they do, you get a special rune card, which is a pretty strong card. And one of the ways that you win is if you absorb 4 of these. So again, the 2 ways we win is if we take out, well, in the solo mode, it's a little bit different. We have to take out either all of their units or absorb 4 of these stones. In a regular way, you only have to take out their divinity or absorb 4 stones. The way that we lose is if our divinity is taken out or they destroy 4 of these stones. Let's see. When you're good at something, never do it for free. Mike stinks at complaining. He does it. Checked out. I just assumed everyone had hypersensitive hearing. The only problem is I turn it up and then my house rocks when a commercial plays. Yeah. Checked out has become the commercial guy. Always each stream, once per stream, or maybe a few times sometimes, talks about the commercials. Man, what's up, dude? Okay, so we got Freya over here. We got Bodvar Bjarki. This guy's kind of cool. For 1 unit, he actually brings on 2 different models, although one is this sleeping guy. I guess I should show off Freya as well. We got Freya right here. Then we got this guy. So this is the Sleer. And then we have Ratatosk, this little squirrel rat guy. So this guy only costs 2, but he's got a pretty badass ability. It's a little bit stronger for the AIs than it is normally. And then they have the Shield Maidens. Pretty cool. Let's see. Monolith loves these weird board spaces, it seems. Dude, I like the board spaces. You mean like this kind of stuff? Like there's this super long one, and then there's like a small, triangle right here. Is that what you mean, Mike? I gotta say, when it comes to Monolith boards, I love their art. They're some of the best that I like. I just think they look spectacular. Uh-oh. Oh, it said the chat disconnected. That was weird. Okay. So that is the layout for them. We have our cards here. So let's remove, at the start, we get 3 Art of War cards. Now, these Art of War cards, the game, like I said, is very simple. I'm just going to briefly explain. So you get up to 2 activations on your turn. Usually it's just 1. But you can play an Art of War card to get an extra activation. So let's say we had a Thor card in hand. We play Thor. We discard that Thor card. We activate Thor. We can move, attack, do different things. If we want to take an extra action with a different unit, we can play one of these Art of War cards. These Art of War cards can also do other things. It can allow us to draw 2 cards. We can actually go searching through the deck for a particular unit. So these are pretty powerful. For them, they do something slightly different. It just automatically gives them 2 activations. It'll recall their troops if they need to. The actions are very simple. You can do up to 2 regular actions, or simple actions, I should say. You can walk so that you can move up to your movement stat. So Thor, let's say, has 2 movement. We can move 2 spaces. Then we can perform another simple action, which includes attacking, or we can basically pick up one of these stones, these runes. So to pick it up, we would just place it on top of our base here. And any of the units can do that. Now, the special thing about the gods is they also have a complex action where they can absorb one of these. And that's one of the ways we win, is if we absorb 4 of those. Once we absorb it, we get one of these rune cards, which basically act as one of these. And then this also allows us... It does something special for them. It also heals all of their Nemesis units. But it also adds just another strong card to our hand. Also gets us closer to winning. Another complex action is we could run. So if we choose to do a complex action, we can only do up to 1 of those. So complex actions being for gods, we can absorb one of these stones, or we can run. So basically we can go up to our movement stat +1. So if we're really far away, we can't move and attack. We can just run to get into the battle faster. And then flying units have a special one. The only flying unit in this game is Freya's cats, in which case it's basically like a run, but they can avoid certain obstacles and stuff. Like whereas this is a double line, you can't move back and forth through here. Flying actually could if they wanted to. So, and that is basically it. This game looks dumb. Just kidding. What's up, brother? What's up, Doug? How's it going, man? I've enjoyed it so far. Now, the first time I played it, I just played against myself head to head. I chose 2 different armies. I really enjoyed that. The solo mode, like I kind of mentioned, one thing about the game, it's super simple rule set. You just got to pay attention to a lot of, talents and powers. So it can be kind of like constant checks of, okay, my guy's got this, oh, your guy has this, so on and so forth. The solo mode, like I said, it's another rule set on top of it. Correct. It's another rule set on top of it. So if you truly play it enough times and you really start to understand the talents and the powers, and then the solo mode, I think it can flow pretty fast. I'm not saying it's going to be a long game now, but playing like I don't know if I can recommend it just for solo. I think I need a few more plays to recommend it just for solo, but I think it's really going to shine as a two player, which is why I'm trying to get my buddy Tim. I'm trying to get a stream going for Saturday. So um, he did say he was good, so that is going to be Saturday if nothing changes. Uh, so that should be pretty cool. Then we can kind of showcase a real head-to-head game. That should be pretty fun. But again, for solo, I don't know if I can recommend it just for solo. It is fun. Maybe with a few more plays, I'll be able to give you a definite answer. Dimitri, what's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, it doesn't sound that much different. Yeah, I know. That's true. That is true. Now, I will say, I think this is good for them. I will say the sheet here, they give two of these sheets. These are fantastic. So, like I said, there's not that many talents, and they all fit on this. Yeah, they all fit on this page, which is awesome. I really like that. It's easy. They have the different terrains. Not all maps have all the terrains, so you can kind of, just look for what you need. We have the boundaries here. So every kind of keyword is just on this page. It's laid out very well. I really like this. And then on the opposite side, they have the turn structure. And what's also really cool about this is they also have like the page number. So like if you look at the attack sequence, it breaks it down for you. But also if you want to find out even more, they do have, it just says page 14, so we can flip right to it. I really like that. It makes it really easy. More than solo. Is that right, Darren? Have you played the Ragnarok? I don't think the rules are. I don't even know if the rules are different from Pantheon 1.5. I haven't even dived into that game at all. So I've just been working with Ragnarok. Curtis in the house. Let's go. What's up, Curtis? Let's draw 3 cards. And like I said, the first time I played, I did do just head-to-head versus myself, and it did work out pretty well. 2 players, the best player account. Yeah, and they did offer, I think they even had like some for 3 players too, right? 3 players and then also 4 players. So that's pretty interesting. Let's see, I do have the runes set out correctly. Now, we do have the layout. These guys have scout, which basically at the start of the game, you can lay out your troops onto the board. And we did look at the placement of these guys. Number 5, it says to place right here. These guys, I laid it out like this is on the list. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it goes to the troop of 5, and then Ratatosk is 6. So it did say to place these guys here. These guys have scout, which means they can be placed as a troop. So we're not going to have all of our units on the board at first. We're going to need to play cards. Like I have a Ragnar card here. I'd play the Ragnar card, and then he would come into one of our deployment zones. Mine are right here and this spot right here. But for now, we do have a troop. I think I'm going to place these Ulfinjar here. And then this guy has Herm. He has Scout as well. I think I'm going to place him right here. I do have another angle here. Doesn't look as great. But, once we start getting the models in there, could be pretty cool. All right. I think they're basically the same. Played both. Yeah, it's just figuring out because the keywords on them have changed a little bit. So, like for example, nothing of Freya's, one of hers actually has changed. Valshammer, however you say it. One thing is they don't need to pay Art of War cards to perform their powers. But this says once per game, place Freya in any open ground area that isn't saturated. However, her AI, her nemesis mode has changed to say when she is deployed onto the board, this will take effect. We just automatically put it onto one of those spots. And then also, who else has changed? This guy has changed his power here. He uses this anytime he can. But what's his thing is he has Berserk, which basically means he can use both of his simple actions as attacks. Usually with your simple actions, you can only perform one of not one of each because there's more than two simple actions. But like, so let's say we move, we can't move again, or walk, we can't walk again. We can then attack. This guy is special that says you can actually attack twice. But his nemesis thing says he won't even do berserk even if he's in that area. He will just use his power, which is just one attack. White Rabbit Scribe, what's up, y'all? Sorry I'm late. No, you're good, man. We're just kicking things off. These ads during the stream drive me bonkers. Let me see if I can. Anybody's got to complain about something. Let's see. The thing is, I just set it up to. I don't know if I can change it. Let's see. Can I edit now? Here. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, there we go. Alright, we'll bump it down. Alright, we bumped it down. We bumped it down a little bit. That should help. Alright. Let's get the chat back up. Okay. Side angle is much better. Yeah, from the mini's perspective, you just lose a little bit as far as like the color and the lines. We'll definitely switch it back up here and there. Late last one here. Supposed to bring the beer. Andrew's drink in hand is empty again. Nah, man, I got my green tea. I got my green tea. I listened. I got some green tea here, man. I got a brew. I got a brew, man. You want to take that back? Okay, I pay for premium so nothing interrupts the bearded beast time. Nice, boy. Could cancel Patreon to pay for YouTube Plus. Yeah, and I was thinking about, what is that YouTube membership stuff? Does that cancel out that stuff as well? I've been meaning to look into that a little bit. Okay, what else do we have? We have our guys deployed. This guy has Scout. Let's see. We have both of those guys deployed. I don't know if I was mentioning something. Probably not. Let me scroll back down to here. And let me just, yep. Let me just double check Freya's. So Freya's thing is nearest open ground area with a divine stone instead of the standard rules. Okay. Nearest open ground area with a divine stone. Okay. So they are acting a little bit differently than normal. Like I said, they're trying to destroy the stones. So their main thing, the way that they activate is, I'm just trying to pull this up here. The main way, what they're trying to do is they're trying to attack us. That's their main goal. If they can't, they're trying to get to these stones, and then they're trying to destroy them. Any one of their units can destroy the stones. So we definitely have to keep an eye on that. One also special thing about them is we can't activate the same unit twice. They can. So we're trying to definitely avoid, like, say, Freya's cats coming up here right to a stone, and then we draw another one of Freya's cats, and then they destroy a stone immediately. We're trying to avoid that. Let's see. That's right, Canadian Mustache. That's right. I listened to you guys. I got it. I got it, man. I'm just whining. No, you're good, man. You're good. I think I can just bump it up afterwards. 14 a month is too bad. Yeah, man, that's not bad. Okay, so we shuffled the decks. We do have the health stats. We'll talk about the dice combat. Now, that is one aspect I really like, is the dice mechanic. I think it's just fun. We do have some trees here, which we can, if we have Force of Nature like Thor does, we can use these trees to get a +1 range and +1 dice to our pool. And then we'll basically talk about everything else as we go. I'm not going to go over all the powers and stuff and the talents right now. And I think we're good. It does start with my turn. So, yeah, I don't think there's anything else. And like I said, we'll switch up the view occasionally. So let's go to our turn. We start with 3 Art of War cards, and then we draw 3 off the top after we shuffled. So I did draw another Art of War card, a Thor card, and a Ragnarok card. So it's my turn. We draw one. We have 2 Thors and a Ragnar. I think I'm definitely gonna play a Thor card. I'm gonna bring Thor in. My deployment zones are here and here with the Ulfenjar. So I think we're gonna have Thor go up this way. So we'll deploy him right here. Now, this is where we can have a second activation by playing one of these Art of War cards. We can use one of these as a maneuver, so we can discard one of these to draw 2 cards. We can use one of these to go searching the deck, which I think I'm going to do right now. And I'm going to search for this guy right here, Golem Bursty, because he's kind of my speed guy. And he's got this cool thing of gem collector. So he can actually be in an adjacent space to a gem and do the... what is it called? The claim. He can claim it, which is pretty cool. So shuffle. And then I think I'm going to... If I want another activation, I have to discard another Art of War card. I think I'm going to do that now. I think I want to save this just in case Freya's cats. So I'm going to discard an Art of War card and this Golem Bursty. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's not even on the board yet. Shit. That's fine. That's fine. Let's place him right here. And that's my turn. Let's draw theirs. They got Lagertha. And she is... I got the board pulled up. She's number 4. She's going to be placed right here. Alright, it's back to my turn. Draw a card. Yes, we got this guy. Let's play him. Golem Bursty. He's got 3 movement. So 1, 2. I think we're just going to stop here. And he has Gem Collector, which, like I said, he can claim from an adjacent spot. And we're just going to claim it, put it right on our unit there. I think I'm going to hold off. I don't want to spend too many Art of War cards just yet. Okay, let's draw for them. They did get an Art of War card, which means they get 2 activations. Ratatosk. So he is number 6. He's going right here. And who else did they get? They got Bodvar Bjarki. So this guy is placed, this is number 2. He's placed right here as well. Now he's got this... Now, this is the limit for this space. He has this interesting thing, the sleeper. This thing gets placed 2 spaces away. It can't be placed on the edges of the board. And we can actually, the Nemesis rule said we can choose where to place this. Now, the interesting thing about this is we can actually attack this thing. This thing doesn't activate on its own. But these 2 models count as the same unit. So if we were to attack this thing, it's actually attacking this unit. The bear could be all the way over here. So it's really interesting in that regard. However, it's a little bit weaker than the bear. If the bear isn't in his space, he gets a -2 defense to his stats. He can't move. He can't activate. The only thing this thing can do is retaliate. However, the Nemesis never retaliates. So we can actually choose where to put this. And I think we're going to place it... Let's place it right here. Alright, so that was his 2. Let's draw. I got another Ragnar. We could get Ragnar on the board. I think we play a Thor. We come over here. Now, there are a few different terrains on the map. You can see this is a polar. So if you don't have the... what is it called? Not Boreal. It might be Boreal. This symbol here... You, at the start of your turn, you will take a damage, and you only get 1 action, either simple or complex. However, the only one that has it in this whole game is Herm. So he can freely go on these. You can see they're like these ice spaces. He can freely go on those with no issues. I think I am going to play Thor. Let's play Thor. And let's do a complex. We're going to do a run. So he usually has 2 movement. 1, 2, and we'll go here to 3. And I think we'll stop there. All right, let's draw for them. Another Art of War, man. Oh, we got Freya. So here's Freya's thing. So Freya, her thing is she's going to go right into an open field. Now we have a few open fields here. And let's see exactly what it said. Alright, so she's going to go deploying the nearest open ground area with a Divine Stone. The nearest. Okay. Alright, the nearest. Okay. So she's going to deploy. I mean, it says ones right here. So this is her deployment zone. So we have 2 right here. So she's going to go right here. Alright. And then we have Lagartha. So she is already on right here. Now she is going to try to attack a unit. She has a movement of 2, but she can't reach a unit by just doing a walk. So she is going to go to a stone. So I believe she's going to do 1, 2, and then she is going to use... Oh yeah, she's not going to claim it. And she has leader. So leader says she is changed up a little bit. So leader... That is on this paper. So I printed out some additional rules. So leader says, if a Nemesis unit with the leader shares an area with a friendly troop at any point during its activation, activate the troop after the unit finishes activating. No card is required for the troop activation, and it does not count towards the Nemesis activation limit. All right, so the Shield Maidens are getting activated. They have 1 movement. So I say let's give them a complex action, so they'll do a run. I guess I'm going to say they're going to go here as well, to a Divine Stone. Alright, so they are in this space as well. So Lagartha is there. Now she has close protection, guard, and we just talked about leader. So she also has shield wall. All allied units except Lagartha in Lagartha's area gain +1 defense, and she also has block. Whenever the Lagartha is the target of an attack immediately after the first assault and before any other effects, you can make the attacking unit reroll up to 2 dice of your choosing, which is very strong. However, this is changed to apply to only 5s if you roll 5s. And then she has guard. Troop with this talent will use it to guard their divinity. Non-troop units do not use this talent. So she is not a troop, so she's not going to use guard. We already talked about leader. And then close protection is Nemesis units will position themselves to take advantage of this. Okay, and that is +1 defense if another allied unit is in the same area. Okay. All right, so they're going to go there. I believe that was their 2, Freya and Lagartha. Yeah. And then they activated the Shield Maidens as well. Okay, let's go back to our turn. All right, we got the Ulfenjar. We could... I think we use this to draw 2. 1, 2. We did get Herm and Thor. I like both of those. Now, Thor does have some pretty cool abilities. He has Mighty Throw, so he can throw people around. He's got Monster Slayer. So the green units, they are the monsters. Basically, we can reroll 2 dice on our attack. He also has Mjolnir. Make a normal attack on a unit in any area of the game board, ignoring obstacles. That's pretty badass. But we're only rolling 5 dice. Master of Thunder, make a 6 dice area attack in one of the areas in Thor's surroundings. We could do that, although we would have to pay an Art of War card. And then he also has, at the end of his activation phase, Thor regains 1 vitality point, which is pretty strong. We're rolling 8 dice. I don't think we go in there, although... We do have an area of attack. We could hit all 3 of these guys. I think we do that. We do have this. So we could do a... If we do a complex action to pick this up, we won't be able to do our power. Maybe we instead... We could move Herm. We could run with Herm. I don't know if I like that. I think while that's set up, I think we do the area of attack. We hit all of those guys. Now, Freya's thing, it says, Freya and any allied units in her area ignore the first wound caused by range 0 attacks. Okay, so this would not be a range 0 attack. Okay, that's pretty cool. Shield Maidens, they have guard. Okay. And the guard unit becomes the target of an attack in the place of another allied unit in the same area. Okay. I guess we could take them out. Okay, let's try that. Let's do that. Let's play a Thor card, and in this cost 1. I don't think I can do that. I think I need to... Maybe I can do that next round. Let's do that next round. So let's play Thor. We are going to do a complex action. We're going to absorb this. So we get to place a rune card in our hand. I think we are also going to... Let's use this... We can hold off on that. I'm trying to think if I activate twice. Do I activate twice with Herm? Maybe I do. Okay, let's hold off there. Ron, what's up, man? Who made this game? This is Monolith. Yeah, good old Monolith. Okay, we got Freya's Cats. Freya's Cats. So they are going to move. They have a movement value of 2. They do have Gem Collector, though, so they could actually go here, and they could use their Gem Collector. So let's go there. Let's go here. They're going to use Gem Collector, so they're actually going to use that, and they're going to drop it right in their space, because they're hoping to, if as soon as we draw another Freya's Cats, they would destroy that. Okay, let's draw. We did get another Thor. Okay, so now let's do that. Let's do the area of attack. So let's do that. We're going to spend an Art of War card and a Thor card. So we are doing a 6 dice attack. We have 6. Anything else? Oh, you know what? No. Yeah. Okay, let's just do it from here. I don't think anybody has range, do they? No, nobody has range over there. I was going to say we could go into here. And maybe we go into there. And I believe Force of Nature, I don't think it can be an area of attack. Force of Nature. Choosing a target. Yeah. Alright, so we'll just do it from here. Alright, so we got 6. So we get to target everybody in this area. Now, we have to make separate rolls for each. And I do have to look. So we got guard and close protection. So, close protection. This unit gains +1 defense of another unit. Okay, so we'll get to that there. And then guard this. The unit becomes the target of an attack if it placed in the place of another allied unit in the same area. Okay, now let me check if this changed. And so Lagatha is not using the guard, only the troops. So let's start with the troops. 6 dice. They have 5 shield. Oh, that was a hell of a roll. So all 3 of these are hits. And again, we determined Freya and any allied units in her area ignore the first wound caused by range 0 attacks. So we'd have to be in the area for that. So we did also get, we could use both of these to turn this to a 5. So that is 4 hits. Smoked. Smoked. Okay. Yeah. So that was, there's only 4 of those guys. So we took out all 4 of those just like that. Now let's go to the other ones. Let's go to Lagatha. Yep, Lagatha, here we go. So Lagatha has a defense of 7. Didn't roll those 2. Okay, so we have a bunch of 4s. Let's use, so what you can do here is that we have some 4s here. We can discard one of these to turn this 4 to a 5. Basically, we can discard a die to add a +1 to any other dice. So let's do that as well. Turn this to a 5. So we have 2 5s, and what you can do a second assault. So any 5s that you have, you can re-roll those in the second assault, adding those to the 5 value. And that's how you get to damage above above 5. So right now we need 7. So once we re-roll these, as long as we get, a 2 here and a 2 here, now we have 7 apiece, and that's a damage. We do have these 2 as well. We could save these for when we roll these next time, adding these to those in the second assault. Or we could use one to make this a 5. I think I'm going to hold these. So I'm going to re-roll these. Got a blank, of course, so that's discarded. So we use 1 to bump this up to a 2, making that 7, and we deal 1 damage. Okay, and now we're going after Freya. So we got our 6. Okay, blanks are discarded, of course. So we have 2. We can re-roll these. And she has a defense of 8. All right, perfect. So we got 2 2s. We use one of these to bump this up to a 3, making that 8. And we use this to bump this up to a 3, making that 8. So she takes 2 damage. 2 damage. All right. All right, pretty good. Pretty good. So that was our first activation with Thor. We could... I think we stop here. Let's stop there. Let's see what they get. They did get Lagatha. So she is on a spot with a stone. She is going to destroy it. So they have destroyed 1. They get a rune card placed on top of their deck. All right, let's go back to us. I'm sorry, she is not going to do that. If she couldn't reach us, but she can. So she's going to come into our area. And she is going to attack. All right, so she's rolling 6. 4, 5, 6. 6, and she is targeting us. We have 8 defense. That was a good roll for them. She's got 3 5s, blank, and these 2 will carry over. So let's see. All right, that's definitely a hit. She's got to get 8. So she could discard 2 to make this a 3, and that's 2 hits. 2 hits going down to 6 health. Okay. All right, that was her attack. Let's go back to us. Art of War card, very nice. I think we are going to... We didn't deploy Ragnar yet. I think let's get out... I think we need to get Herm up into the action. Let's get Herm up here. So we're going to do a run. 1, 2, 3. And I think that is going to be... I think that's going to be it for us. Oh no, I'm sorry. We only had 2. Yeah, we have 1 movement. Yeah, so we only have 2 if we run. Ew. Herm also does have a power. So we could place one of these tokens. He has 3 tokens. We can basically make these polar. So again, the only unit that won't take damage is Herm from those if he starts on those. So we could like take this, put it here or something like that. So the units at the start of their activation will take a damage. We could even take this and put it under this sleeper guy. So they're automatically taking 1 damage each time. And he's just laying around just taking damage. I kind of like that. All right, so I guess we're going to stay here. Yeah. It's either that or we activate the... What do we got? They have 2 movement. No, they have 1. So we could do 1, 2, going to there. I don't know if I like that. Yeah, let's stop here. All right, they did get an Art of War card, so they're going to get 2 activations. Ratatosk. So Ratatosk is activating. So he has Gem Collector. His movement is 2. Can he reach an enemy unit? No, he cannot. So he could go to one of these unclaimed stones and use his Gem Collector. So maybe they go like, he goes here. I believe it's... Yeah. Move towards an area with a divine stone. Okay, so let's... I guess we're just going to have him go here, and then he's going to use Gem Collector to pick it up just like that. Alright, so they are activating 2. And then Shield Maidens. Shield Maidens are not in the game, so this will be taken out, although they will do a troop recall. Shield Maidens again. Ratatosk. That sucks. So he's going to destroy this. Because he can't reach anybody, right? No, he can. 1, 2. Now he can. So now he is going to attack. He's attacking with 4. He doesn't have anything crazy. And we have nothing. Alright, so we have a defense of 6. I got some 5s. Now it does say with 6 or less, you just prioritize getting to 6 with no second assault. So we're just going to discard one of these to get 6. I was looking for 6 value. So he's going to do 1 damage. Taking us down to there. We don't have his card, so we can't retaliate. That's fine. Okay. And now since they drew an Art of War card, they are going to do a troop recall. So a troop recall. Okay, so indicates okay. Yep. All right, so they're gonna do a troop recall, and they're gonna recall them right back to here. All right. All right, it is our turn. Golem Bursty. So we did get him. We could attack. Oh no, that's right. With his ability, since he activated, we have to randomly decide which unit. Let's do blank 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's one of his abilities. Usually it says at the beginning of his activation, choose an opponent. They must show you an activation card in their hand, which they must use on their next turn or allow you to draw a card. So instead what this says is we have to randomly determine what unit we're going to use, and that's pretty crazy. All right, so blank. So Golem Bursty. Do we attack him? He has 8 defense. He only has 5 health. But it says he can never suffer more than 2 wounds per attack. Now, he also does have this. It says, at the end of his activation, perform a normal attack with 3 dice against each enemy unit in this area. After his activation, we don't need to discard an Art of War card. So I think we're just going to stay here. I think we're just going to attack him. Yeah, let's stay here. Let's attack him. So we have 6 dice. And he can't take any more than 2 wounds. And he's got 8 health. It's kind of crazy. Blanks. We got 2 5s. So we can keep these. Can't make these a 5. So we can only do 2 damage at a time anyway. Alright, so this is a hit. And we just discard one of these for this to be 3. And that is 2 8s. So let's do 2 damage to him. Alright, taking him down. Yeah, so I saw it on the forums, and it basically said anybody in the 5 slot. So if you look on the troops, when you're laying it out, all the troops should be in the 5 spot. And he said, I think it was Ken, said on the next iteration, when they update it, they're going to put the asterisk next to those. But for now, he said just look at anybody in the 5 spot, which are the Shield Maiden troops. And I think, like I said, I think he mentioned all the unit or the troops are in that 5 spot. Take a look. Yeah, it looks like. Yep, it looks like all the 5s. Yep. Okay. So that was our. Excuse me. That was our activation. Now it says at the end of his activation, perform a normal attack with 3 dice. Okay, so let's do that. All right, so we can get rid of these. Now it's 7. His shield is 7, so we can discard both of these to make a 5. Now we're just looking for a 2. And there it is. So we deal 1 damage. All right, he only has 2 health left. Okay, so that was Golem Bursty. Are we gonna activate somebody else? We could. Oh, the Ulfenar only have 1 movement. I would say let's use them to run in here and attack, but I don't think so. I think though we are going to get rid of that to draw 2 cards. And I think we're gonna stop here. We got 3 Ragnarok cards. That's game's way of telling me I need to get Ragnarok on the board. Okay, let's go to their turn. Art of War card, of course. I got Bodvar. So he is going to... He can't reach any of us with his 2 movement. So he is just going to prioritize going here. And then Freya. So Freya, she is just going to... She can reach us. And again, their main priority is attacking us. It's going to start with the divinity. They're trying to take out the divinity. Then it's going to go to monsters and heroes that are carrying a gem, that have claimed a gem. Then it's going to go to troops that have claimed a gem. And then it's going to go to, if they can't reach any of those to attack, then they're going to try to destroy the gem. So she can come in here, and she can attack. Okay, so she has... Okay, nothing really to bump up her attack. Lagertha, close protection. Okay, so Lagertha says all allied units except Lagertha gain +1 defense, so we don't have to worry about that right now. So she's rolling 7 dice. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Bunch of blanks. I love it. Let's make this. We'll discard this to make this a 5. So we'll take these. We have 8 defense. Very nice. Another blank. And we can't make this an 8. If we discard this, it only takes it up to a 2, which is 7. So basically, she whiffed. Awesome. Awesome. It doesn't happen too much. Alright, so let's draw. Another Ragnarok card. Oof. Alright, let's get Ragnarok. Fine. Fine, dude. I think maybe we place him here. Try to take out Freya. Let's look through our discard. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 Thors in the discard. So that's all of our Thors. That sucks. What about Herm? 1. Only 1. So he has 2 more in the deck. Maybe we discard this to play the Ulfenjar to run up to here. Yeah, okay. We'll do that. So they'll go in this spot. Right here. Alright. Freya's cats. So they can move in here and attack us. And now we have 4 units in this space. So this space is full. Target of Freya's cats cannot retaliate. Okay. Alright, so the cats are rolling 5. Nothing else is giving them a bonus. So they are attacking Golem Bursty because they're going to prioritize a monster or hero that's carrying a gemstone. So we have 6. Bunch of blanks. Very nice. 6. So I'm going to say they're going to discard this to make this a 5 and try to reroll. Alright, so they did get a hit. Okay. That's fine. On to our turn. Art of War card. I did take Ragnar up this way, didn't I? Let's discard that. Now the Freya's cat cannot be target of an attack. Range 2+. Okay, that's fine. Impossible to target Ratatosk if another targetable unit is in his area, including for a beneficial effect. He's almost dead anyway. He's only has 2 wounds left. Let's go searching for who's gonna give us the most attack. Golem Bursty has 4, but if we activate with him, we do have his Tusk attack. So I don't think we used all of his either, right? 1, 2, 3. We did. Shit. Okay. Well, then let's go searching for... I already paid it. Let's go searching for Ulfenjar card. And let's play this to attack Ratatosk. So we have 4 attack. Because we have 3 normal attack. And we also have, if this unit contains at least 2 Ulfenjar, +1. And then we also have Berserk and Torment. So, Torment... Target unit suffers -1 defense against the range 0 attack of a unit with Torment. So, right now, Ratatosk... Oh, we can't target Ratatosk. We have to target Freya's Cats. That's right. Because it is impossible to target Ratatosk if another targetable unit is in his area. Shit. So, we got to target the cats. Okay, so they have 5 defense, so they have -1, so they got 4. And we have Berserk. Can use 2 simple actions for 2 attacks. I know, you think they would too, right, Mike? Because some of them are so big. I mean, it's like, you're right. But they clearly have tried to, like, I don't know what's up with my voice today. They clearly have tried to, like, make them so that, like, I think they're trying to line up, like there is kind of line of sight. So I think they're trying to make them line up in a certain way for the dots, but you know, they still could have done that a different way. Yeah, but like having like this small space, yeah. I hear you. I think they could have done the spaces a little bit different. Yeah. Yeah, it is kind of unusual. Yeah, you're right. All right, so let's do, they're targeting Freya's Cats, like I said. 4 defense. All right, so we have 4, 4, and we can't do anything with these. So 2 hits. 2 hits, and then, like I said, we have another simple attack. So we're targeting using 4 dice again. Still 4 defense. All right, there we go. This sucks. We're close. So still only 2 hits. Now with Berserk... After you do the Berserk, you take a damage. Now, the thing about the troops is they don't have these nice boards. So instead, the number of units in that area, or in that group, is basically their health. So they have 4 units here, that's 4 health. So we're just going to take away 1 unit to say they took a damage. Every company needs a thing, yeah, yeah. Special ability. Which one? I think I got them checked out. We did the +1 die, so that we rolled 4 dice, and then we also did Torment, so we took away 1 of their defense, so it was 5, so I did 4. Target of Freya's Cats cannot retaliate, cannot be the target of an attack, range 2+. I think we got it. Yeah, I think Monolith, I don't know, like I'm thinking about the Conan boards. I thought they were okay. Now, Barman, Gotham City Chronicles, that had some weird spaces too. So you might be on to something here, Mike. Cat Attacker Stupida, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, my voice, I don't know what happened with my voice. I just woke up this morning and it was just like, I don't know. It got progressively worse throughout the day. Okay, so that was our 2. We took the damage. I don't think... Did we take our second? Yeah, okay. Let's go with theirs. I've got the Shield Maidens. Shield Maidens are over here, so they can move and attack. This space is not full yet. It says 4, so there's only 3 units on here, so they can move over and attack. So they move in, and they have 4 attack. They actually have Lagerth's going to give them +1 defense. And I don't think there's anything else. Nor the first one. Now, it sucks that we don't have Thor, any more of Thor's cards. Thor's starting to get surrounded. I'm starting to get a little worried about Thor. We don't have any more Thor's cards, so we might have to start burning through these cards. So we shuffle back Thor's card back in because he has an ability. It says at the end of his activation, he regains 1 vitality. So he can heal on his own. We just got to go through and get those cards. So they're dealing 4 attack. And we still have 8 defense. We have the 8 defense for a long time. Blank. Nice. Let's discard one of these. Make it a 5. Let's re-roll. That's 1 damage. Okay. Yeah, I know Barman definitely has it. I don't know. Maybe some boards on Conan. Some boards. Or some spaces. Yeah, some boards have it. But other ones I'm picturing, I think they're pretty straightforward. I don't know. I'd have to check it out. That's a good question. Now, the solo campaign that I've been playing through, that might have some weird ones. But, you know, I kind of chalk that up to Modifius. But, you know, maybe same company. Both start with M, right? Both 2 weird M words. All right, that was their turn. Only 1 damage. Now let's, before it goes back to us, let's use this. Let's draw 2. Like I said, we got to burn through our deck. We got another Art of War card. So now it's a new round. You can only do that once per round. So in my turn and their turn. So now it's a new one. We could do that same thing. So it is my turn, so I got to draw. That's right. That's right. Okay. So let's do that again. Because like I said, I did that at the end of their turn. So that was still in that round. New round. It's my turn. We drew, and then I just discarded that to draw 2 more cards. Now I am out. One thing that I was looking for clarification on, because this is kind of big for as far as them, and I guess even with 2 human players, is when exactly, since my deck is now empty, when exactly to shuffle that back in. I don't know if it's like as soon as it's empty or when you would go to draw a card. That's important because if it's now, I would put a new Art of War card on the top of their deck. I don't want to do that. So I want to leave this card as is. So then when I go to draw a card, then I would shuffle that, draw up to 3 if I need to, and then place the Art of War card. So it kind of gives me a turn, but it's still important to know. I found one thing on BGG that somebody answered yes, it's when you would go to draw. I don't know how valid that is, but that's going to be the way that I play. All right, let's go to Herm. That's true. That's true. They're not as big with Conan. Yeah, that's true. These are massive. Yeah, that is true, Darren. Okay, let's go with Herm. The Shield Maidens do have guard. We can activate the Ulfenjar to take out the cats. Maybe we do 2 activations here. Although I might want to save this Art of War card to draw Thor. Yeah. What else could I do? I guess I could activate Herm. Golem Bursty has 5. Sorry, he's got 4 health. Wolfenyar have 3. They've destroyed 1 stone, right? Where am I? Haven't they destroyed a stone? I guess they haven't. Yeah, they've been like on the stone, but they've been able to reach. Yeah, they've been able to reach me. Okay. Maybe we activate Herm. We walk in there. Seven attack. We could try to take out the Shield Maidens. Yeah, that could remove. Yeah. All right, let's go with Herm. Oh no, that's max. But we can attack adjacent. If that spot is full, we can attack as if we're in that spot. So let's do that. So we're gonna roll 7. And so the Shield Maidens have guard. So they're gonna take it. And they have +1 defense. All allied units except Lagatha in our area gain +1 defense. Alright, so 7 dice against the guards. A lot of 4s. So they have 6 defense. I'm half tempted. I could just use 2 to make this a 6. Use 2 to make this a 6. That's 2 damage. Or I could just bump both of these up to 5s. Bump this up to a 5 with a reroll. That's 3. All I would need to roll is 1 hit. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to discard these 2 to take these to 5s. And we'll do the same thing here to a 5. So we'll roll 3 dice and we have a... We can discard that. So we could potentially have 3 damage. There we go. 3 damage on the Shield Maidens. There's 1 left. I guess here's another question, is if I use this Art of War card to search for a Thor card, would then I shuffle it? I don't know. I do not know. Okay, let's go to their attack. Oh, God. Art of War card. Ratatosk. That sucks. Alright, so Ratatosk. So our unit activation is going to be random next turn. Okay. Yep. Gem Collector, climb. Okay. So he's going to attack. He is attacking Golem Bursty. So he only has 3 dice. And you know what I think I forgot? I think I forgot to do his Tusk attack last time. We're not going to do that. So he got a really good roll. He got 2 5s. That is all he needed. We are down to 2. We are down to 2. All right. And then next one. Okay. What's his movement? Please don't be 2. Oh, God, it's 2. So he's going to go here. This spot is full, but he can attack as if he were 0 spot. I think Golem Bursty is dead. We only have 4 defense. Oh, God. Damn, I should have gotten him out sooner. I used up all his cards, though. Okay. So he's rolling 8. Now it does say, instead of performing a normal attack, the bear can perform a range 0 area attack targeting only enemy units. And then he has block. so that we won't be able to move out with Ulfanar or anything. So he's going to do that. Okay. Perform a range 0 area attack, targeting only area. Okay, yada yada. So he is going to do, I guess, 8. Yeah, that's still going to be 8. Alright, and then he also has Mighty Throw. Blanks, some 1s. So this is going to be enough. He only has to get 4. So this is going to discard equaling 4. These two are going to discard equaling 4. That is enough. Golden Bursty is out. Golden Bursty is taken out. And it is an area attack. Oh, God. All of my guys are wiped out. 6, 7, 8. Oof. Alright, so he only has to get 5s. And that'll do it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, alright. Man, that sucks. That sucks. Okay. That was both of their activations, though. It is my turn, so let's shuffle and draw. Alright, I need... Man, damn it. I guess we'll have Ragnar. We'll have Ragnar go over there. Try to make something happen. They didn't damage any... They didn't attack and destroy any gems yet, though. But they have easy access to 3 right here. And they could just run over here and get this one. So, yeah, I'm a little scared about losing that way. How are we going to do this? I guess we can have Ragnar run over there. Try to do something. I just don't see. We could do a troop recall. Let's draw. It is the Ulfnyar, but they are out. It is Herm. We do have a Herm card. Oh, we have, this is random anyway. So Herm and Ragnar. Alright, so Ragnar. Ragnar is... And that we did that randomly because of Ratatosk's Nemesis change. Alright, so Ragnar's got 2 movement. I guess we could do 1, 2, at least to get right here. And then we will play this. Man, what do we do for this? Do we discard this to draw 2 cards? Or do we use this to find Thor? I'm kind of... I don't know. Maybe we just go with Thor. We could go with Herm. Move here and claim. I guess we could have claimed here. Yeah. I think I'm going to use this to draw 2. There's Thor. 2 Thors. Okay. All right. Go all out, try to take out Freya. Yeah, but that's the thing, Darren. And this one, you can't, the Nemesis or the AI rules, you either have to take out all of the Nemesis units or absorb 4 stones. This one's a little bit different. You can still lose by your divinity being taken out. Probably mix the 2 up. Yeah. No worries, man. I was thinking the AI was pretty ineffective, then boom. I know, man. I know. Well, the double activation with their units, Like they can activate the same unit twice is pretty strong. And then Ratatosk's thing, his change makes him, in my opinion, a lot stronger. Having to randomly determine who you're going to activate. All right, let's see. They did get Freya. Crap. All right. This might hurt. This might really hurt. And we're going to have to activate Thor next time. And then Thor is going to... We could do a Master of Thunder attacking all of these people for 6. Yeah, that might work. Hopefully we draw... Yeah, okay. So we have... she's rolling 7. Alright, so she's rolling 7. Okay, anything else? Lagatha, +1 defense. Shield Maiden's Guard. Okay, nope. We still have 8 defense. Pretty decent roll. 2 5s. Discard this to make this a 5. And we got 2 3s that'll be left over for... Alright, come on. Ooh, that's 2 hits. That's 3 hits. Oh, God. 3 hits. Oh, boy. We're down to 2. I think we're toast. I think we're toast. We need to activate Thor. We need to activate Thor. Thor is getting activated. So he does, like I said. We can't even use the Master of Thunder. I don't have an Art of War card. I didn't draw. There's an Art of War card. Make a 6 dice area attack in one of the areas in Thor's surroundings. In Thor's surroundings. I don't think surroundings counts the spot that you are in. Okay, unit surroundings are the area in which the unit is located. Oh, and all areas adjacent to the unit. So we could do that. There's no way. And then plus they all gain +1 defense. You're not toast unless the camel activates. I know. I feel like these guys are getting revenge for the camel. For the camel! We got to get Thor out of here. Now, Thor... We could... There's no restriction to move unless there's a unit with block. Nobody here has block. So we could run away. Right? We could run away. We could go to here with the trees. We could use our Force of Nature. That'll give us a +1 range, because we're usually not range. That'll give us a +1 range, so we could attack this spot. +1, yeah, but the shield mains are there. They have guard. So I don't want to do all this cool stuff just to roll 8 dice to then only take out 1 shield maiden. It seems kind of lame. Maybe what I should do instead, do I have Herm? I do have a Herm. Maybe what I do instead, because I will heal with Thor, maybe I do a complex action. I can't even move. I have 0 movement. Although I do get a +1 movement, I guess when I... Does my healing when I... Yeah, we'll go up to 1 movement. Oh, man. So I think I do a complex action that gives me +1 movement, so that will only give me 1 movement. I go to here. There is a limit of 2 here. Which would also mean, though, that these guys can attack adjacently. Oh, man, dude. Alright, I think this is going to be the play. I think what I'm going to do... man, I can't do both. So what I was thinking is I could go to here, do that area of attack, Master of Thunder. Oh no, that would be, I can't do that with a complex action. So maybe then I could do that power attack, area attack with 6 dice each, and then activate Herm, come in, maybe finish somebody off. The problem is I only have one Art of War card, so I won't be able to do both of those. That power costs an Art of War card. So either maybe I stay here. I am going to heal one afterwards. I do have Mighty Throw as well, so I can throw somebody out of this space. So the Shield Maidens have guard. I'd have to attack them. So I attack them with 7 dice. That's a definite kill. But then I can't throw. And then use the Art of War card. Bring in Herm. Try to attack. I don't know, man. I don't know. If I do the 6 dice attack, I mean, I can't do, I'm not going to be able to do 5 damage to her. And plus, Freya's thing is, Freya and any allied units in her area ignore the first wound caused by range 0 attacks. So what if I mean, but what is Herm going to do, man? Oh, I guess I have, you know what? I was going to say I could use 2. You can use 2 of these Ulfenjar, like 2 cards of units out of the game. But it does say in this, troops are never considered out of the game. So I won't be able to use these. Huh. Yeah, I'm kind of torn on what to do. I guess I just use Master of Thunder, 6 dice to this area. I mean, that does hit everybody. Yeah, let's do that. Screw it. Screw it. Did I already play another? I'm getting... Did I already activate Thor? Should I have healed one? Because they just attacked me. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's play Thor, and let's use his Art of War card to do Master of Thunder. So make a 6 dice area attack in one of the areas in Thor's surroundings. So we will target our area, so 6 dice. Okay, so Shield Maidens first. Freya's thing, ignore the first wound, and they get a +1 defense because of Lagatha. Okay, so we need 6. And ignore the first wound. Okay, so let's do 1. Take this to a 5. 1. Take this to a 5. Alright, that's 2 hits. They ignore the first one. So the Shield Maidens are taken out. Next, let's go for Lagertha. So we get 6 on her. Ignore the first wound. 2 5s. 3 5s. Very nice. I guess we would make this a 5 as well. So we need 7. Use this to make it a 2. So we have 3 7s. Ignore the first wound, so we do 2 damage. And this is going after Freya. 6. So Freya now has 9 defense and ignores the first one. Oh my goodness. 2 blanks, that sucks. Make one of this. 5, okay. That is 2 hits, not bad. But 1 is blocked, so she takes 1. After Thor's activation, he... Yeah, and I don't know. We could have... Mighty Throw. The unit can use their dice with a blank results from the first assault. I don't know what the results were, so we're not going to say we could do it. I was trying to see if you could use Mighty Throw in an area of attack. You might be able to. I think you can. Okay, so we heal 1. Back up to 3. Okay. That was our turn. It is the cats. They can go... Now the cats have, since they are flying, they do have a special complex action. But they're going to try to get to us first. They have 1 movement. So since they can't get to us, they are going to destroy this gem. And place 1 rune card on the top of theirs. Okay, let's go to our turn. Okay. Ooh. I am half tempted to... search for another Thor card and do that same thing. Lagertha has 3. She has 3 health. Can we get 4 hits? We can move now too. I am considering doing that, although I have to start getting some of these. And maybe we keep this to do a troop recall. Yeah. Oh my god. We did not die. I made a huge blunder. That's why I got this Jarl. You may remove this from the game when the troop is destroyed. Instead, it returns to full vitality. Whoops. Okay, so we're going to say this is still there. Take off this rune card. Whoops. I mean, it doesn't change it too much for Thor. I completely forgot about that. Let's play this to search. I mean, we already spent 2 Thor cards. There's only 2 left. I just think I need to take... We could go in here with Herm. Maybe we go in here with Herm. Let's take this back. Let's go in with Herm. Let's go in here with Herm. And we are going to... We do have Godslayer. So like we said, Lagertha does have Guard, but she only troops in the for the Nemesis have guard. So we can go after her. I think we want to go after Lagatha, though. She only has 3 health. She has 6 damage. Freya has 5 health. 7 attack. Oh, you're right. You're right. My bad. Thank you, dude. So cats are going to attack. Yep. You're absolutely right. 3 dice. Yep. Nothing special. Just 3 dice. 1 blank. They did get a 5. That's all they need. So they did take out... I think Torment is also even... Is Torment... They get -1 offense or -1 defense? So they did take one of ours out. Thank you, dude. All right, so now we are going with Herm. 7 dice. 4, 7. So we do have Godslayer. So we can re-roll 2 dice. 7 health. She will ignore the first attack. I think we just take out Lagatha. Get rid of an entire activation. They will just keep drawing till they get another card, but yeah, I think that's fine. And then I think we also use this Art of War card and activate with the Ulfenar. Take out the cats. Yeah, so let's do this. We're going to attack Lagatha. She has 6 defense. Ignores the first one. That's a pretty good roll. Get rid of one of these. Make it a 5. We'll get rid of one of these. Make this a 5. And we have 1 to add to next time. God damn it. Of course. Of course. Blocks 1 hit. It was 3 hits. Blocked 1. Took 2 damage. She's at 1. God bless, dude. Of course. Of course, that 1 had to come up blank. Oh. All right, Art of War card. I think we spend this with the Ulfenar. We still get 3. We still get 4 attack. And this would have to go after the cats. They only have 2 health. They have 4 defense. I really want to take out Ratatosk because that randomness sucks. Ragnar's just sitting over here. Maybe we can move Ragnar over with the gem as well. He has 2 movements, so we could do a run. Get him over there. I guess he'd have to go here. That spot is full. I'm thinking about just taking out the Ulfenar. Or taking out Freya's cats. Yeah, and the Berserk does say it doesn't have to be against the same unit. It just says the unit can use its 2 simple actions to perform 2 normal attacks, actions of range 0. Yeah, so we could actually, maybe we could take out both of those. So let's do that. Ulfenar, Art of War card. There's 3 units. It says if this unit contains at least 2 Ulfenar, we get +1 attack. So we get 4 attack. This has to go after the cats. It says it is impossible to target Ratatosk if another targetable unit is in his area. So this is going after the cats. Alright, so that's 1 hit. Only has 4 defense. And 2. And that is it. That is it. So 2. The cats are taken out. And with the Berserk, he had -1 defense anyway from Torment. And then second normal action, simple action, we're going to attack again, going after the cats. It doesn't say it has to be against the same target. This unit can use its 2 simple turn actions to perform 2 normal attack actions at range 0. Oh, it does say unmodifiable by any power or any talent. So I guess Torment would not work here. Okay, so they have... Damn. And this rat has 6 health. Sorry, 2 health, 6 defense. Well, that was horrible. Blank. Use these 2 to make a 5. Oh my god. They do have some orange on them. The dice do have some orange on them. Thanks. Excellent playthrough. Thanks. Got to run. All right, Darren. Thanks so much, man. Have a good one. Damn it. Yeah, well, that was the 2 activations. Okay. And then after we do that, we have to lose 1. Okay, it is Bodvar Biarki. So they can move in here and attack. Do we even need to roll dice? They're attacking with 8. Instead of performing a normal attack, Bear can perform a range attack, and then they would have block. Troop Slayer as well, so they can even reroll. I don't know why I'm rerolling. They have plenty. So they got a bunch of 5s. So these guys are taken out. Okay. All right. Our turn. Golden Bursty. That is not going to help. Ragnar. That's all we got is Ragnar. That's all we got. Okay. Okay. What if... And now... He's here, so I can't take out Ratatosk. Shit. What if we can drop this at any time. So we could do, maybe they still haven't destroyed one. So maybe we do a complex action with Ragnar. 1, 2, we have to go here. And drop it. Maybe we just try to absorb. Bringing this over, we try to absorb these 3 right here. Let's go with Ragnar. He's going to do 1, 2. We can't move in there. It's full. We will drop it. And that's our turn. Damn it. Alright, Freya's going. Shit. Oh no. This could be it. This could be it. Oh shit, she does have bolster too. I've been missing bolster. I have been missing bolster. They get +1 defense and +1 attack. Yeah, I've been missing that one. She does have bolster. Shit. Well, oops. Alright, so she's going after Thor. This could be it. Okay, alright, not terrible. So she has 1 5. She rolled 3 blanks. She's going to use these 2 to make a 5 here. And going to reroll these. She got 2 hits. We're down to 1. Alright. I think we need either a Thor card or an Art of War card. It is an Art of War card. We are back down to 0 movement, though. Ugh. God. Alright, so what we could do... We could use this to draw 2 cards. Hopefully one of those is like a Thor card. I guess we could activate Ragnar here. We could just attack. We could take out Lagertha. She only has 1 health. Yeah, that bolster is kind of... That sucks. That sucks. I've been missing the bolster. Um, yeah, and then she even has close protection. All right, I've been missing a little bit. Close protection and bolster. So she's basically had +2 defense. Ugh. All right, well, I do apologize, guys. So maybe I attack with Ragnar. So she would have 7, 8 defense still. But Ragnar's attacking with 7. He's got bolster as well. I think we just go after these. Yeah, we can look through this deck. So maybe they drew all Freya's cards. 2, 3, 4. So they did draw all Freya's cards. So we don't have to worry about Freya coming back up. So maybe now we do that. We activate Ragnar. And we attack Lagatha. So we can't move in there, but we can attack adjacent. So we are attacking with 7. And she has close protection, so if she shares an area with an ally, she gets +1 defense, and the bolster gives her +1 defense. That does suck, man. I have been missing that stuff. It probably would have changed 1 or 2 hits. Why don't we just give her 1 more, just in case? I don't know. Let's give her 1 more health. She still has 6 defense. So she has 8 defense. Alright, we get... we'll discard these 2 to make both of these 5s. And we'll keep these 2. Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, so that's 2 hits. Freya blocks 1, so she's down to 1. Come on, dude. You've got to be kidding me. I am half tempted to use this to draw 2 more cards. Or I could use this to... that space is full. I can't use a troop recall. Alright, it is another Art of War card. And a Golem Bursty. Okay, so we can use 2 defeated troop units as if it were an Art of War card. Exactly. They're basically orange. Yeah, they're just camouflaged. Yeah, a little bit with the blue. You know, they were trying to... You know, and this is another Monolith game. This is another Monolith game with orange dice. Oh, go figure. That's funny, man. This is another Monolith game with orange dice that are screwing me over. Okay. Let's go for... I mean, we can't do anything else. Well, I guess we could search the deck. We could do this. We could do this. We did 1 maneuver, so we discarded 1 Art of War card to draw 2 more. We could use 1 to go searching the deck for a Thor card. And then we could use both of these as if it were an Art of War card to do a second activation. Activating Thor. Attacking Lagatha. Let's see how many cards Lagatha already used. Oof. 1, 2, 3. So she's got 1 more. There are only 2 cards left. Yeah, I have to do that or else I'm going to die. So let's do this. Use this to search for Thor. There's Thor. There's only one more left. Oh, shit. Okay. Use these two as the second activate, or another Art of War card to do a second activation using Thor. Thor is going to just do his regular attack. Regular attack. He's rolling 6 dice. Lagertha again. She's got still 8 defense. Okay. Discard this, make it a 5. Discard this, make it a 5. With 1 reroll. Or not reroll. Dice we can discard. God, dude. So we got the hit, but this is a blank. Lagertha blocks the first wound. Well, I tried. I tried to line it up. Alright. Alright, so Art of War. So this is going to be Lagertha. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, let's see. So we have 6. She's only has 4. No, she got the bolster, so she's got 5. Oh, we did activate, so we do get a health. We'll go up by 1 vitality. Alright. She got a 5. That sucks. Discard this, make it a 5 with 2 rerolls. Ooh. That's 2 hits. That's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, she just took out Thor. She just took out Thor. Yeah. What are you gonna do? The blue dice are being rolled by Andrew. They're basically, yeah, any dice I'm rolling, they are basically orange dice. That's right, Freddy. Has a way with the dice. I know, man. What is up with the Andrew dice? Making up from the missed bolsters. That's true, man. That's karma. That's karma. Yeah, so Lagertha took us out. Damn, man, that sucks. Yeah, she took us out. Yeah. That sucks, man, because we just whiffed. We whiffed on that last attack with Thor. We were still rolling 7 dice too, so that wasn't bad at all. I'm trying to think of just what else we could have done. I might have played it a little bit differently here with the Ulfenjar. If I was here at this spot when they instantly came back, maybe. I think I should have. But I played a lot of the Thor cards early on. You can see at the bottom of their cards, these 4 stars means there's 4 Thor cards in the deck. So once you burn through them, you can't activate them anymore until you have to reshuffle your deck. I think I just burned through them too quickly. But how? I mean, I only absorbed 1 stone. Golem Bursty got taken out. That kind of sucked. I did miss 1 Tusk attack with him, which would have been a 3 dice roll. And that's actually pretty cool because it actually hits. It says at the end of his activation, perform a normal attack with 3 dice against each enemy unit in his area. But I think at that time, I think he only had, when I was activating him, I think he only had 1 unit in there. And I think we had the Ulfinar in there as well. Thorbagon. BNB, yeah. Yeah, Rufus. No, I like this one. I like the dice mechanic. I think it's going to be easier to manage with 2 people. Obviously, I don't have to read all of their stats. I can just, call out, what do they have, so that's going to be a little bit easier. And then I don't have to pay attention to, the enemy's movements. The other player can just take care of their movements, moving them around, and then I can just, go from there instead of having to know that other rule set. It's not too much. I don't want to make it seem like it's this whole other thing, but it is a little bit more, especially when you're trying to pay attention to all the talents, all the powers. So it can be kind of a lot to keep up with, but it's not too much. I think with a few plays, you really start to get it down. But then it's like, okay, we have these units down. Well, now if we chose a different layout, or build, whatever you want to call it, then we'd have to know all of those units. So it definitely would take, a few plays to get this stuff down. But I think if you put in that time, you learn the keywords, the powers, I think it could, and know the Nemesis activations, it could get pretty streamlined. It could get a lot faster. The minis are gorgeous and deserve paint. Yeah, I agree with that for sure. It's just that sometimes with like minis like these, like they're so detailed, I start to get a little nervous of like, they're so nice, I don't want to mess them up, or I know like this one guy is just going to be hours of work. You know what I'm saying? But I do think this is definitely one of those games you really want to paint up. I think they would look fantastic. Yeah, some of these models. I mean, dude, the Odin. This Odin guy is sick. Now the tip was broken off, so I had to super glue it. But I mean, this guy's honestly insane. Look at this thing. Look at this. Crazy. Odin's a god too, and he costs the most out of the gods. I think he even costs like 8, whereas all the other gods cost like 6, with the exception of 1. So he does some pretty strong shit. But then you also have the Titans. You have the Titans. So the Titans are even bigger than the gods. So these things are pretty massive. You got Surtur here. These things are huge. These things are, I'm telling you, these things are awesome. Surtur here, and here's Thor. Comparison, so it's a decent amount bigger. And these are the regular guys. So even these feel a little bit bigger than standard minis. They might be the same size. So you can see that there. And then you got, I think this is Nidhogg. So you got this guy right here. This thing is just fucking insane. Very cool. And then you got, this is Emir. Just awesome stuff. And then you got the World Serpent. The World Serpent right here. This guy's beefy. I wish they would have made him just slightly bigger. I know that sounds ridiculous, but, this is like the largest thing in this whole mythos. And he's like, I wish they would have made him almost like this height of Emir. Just a little bit bigger. I don't know. I just wanted this guy to be outrageously big. He's big, and he's got weight, like I said. Super cool. I love it. Putting swords since I'm working on the game room. There you go. Yeah, I really think I think it works solo, but man, I really think this is like it really is gonna shine with two players. I am super excited to play this with Tim. Hopefully, you know, he said he's able to. Um, so on Saturday, so hopefully we get a playthrough of this on Saturday. We can go through the whole draft thing during that time, or we just draft off camera and then we just get into the game. I don't know. I haven't determined yet. We might do the draft. I think that'd be pretty cool to check out, and then we just get a full two-player game going. Jason says, I got all the Pantheon and Ragnarok. Can't bring myself to mess them up with a substandard paint job. Yeah. I mean, it's at some point, it's like, it's probably not going to be too bad, and anything is probably going to look better than just having the gray. But, I'm like, ah, man, what if I mess up the colors? It doesn't look right, yeah, something like that. So I feel you, man. But I still think even with a little bit of paint, it's probably not going to be too bad, and it'll still look better than the gray. Just take a little bit of time. Yeah, and all of it. Yeah, yeah, Jason, that's a lot of stuff, man. That's a lot of stuff. So I got all of the gameplay for Ragnarok, which wasn't actually that much stuff. I know it's all right. The core boxes they are two large core boxes. So there's a lot in those boxes, a lot more than normal. But I'm meaning as far as like additional expansion content, there wasn't that much. There was like the Ragnar saga. They had the Asgard, which I got, and then there's like the little box stuff. So like one large, so like this would be one expansion, this would be one expansion. Pantheon, on the other hand, that's got like what, 3 or 4 big box expansions with like probably 20 other small box expansions. So the only thing I got from Pantheon was the core, which comes with the stretch goals, and then I got there's one crossover with Conan, so I got that, and then I got Atlas. So this is another Titan here. So I got this guy Atlas. So I didn't get that much for Pantheon. Some of the other stuff did look cool, but like some of the expansion boxes, I couldn't bring myself to like it. The minis look cool, but I was like, I don't even know who these guys are. The maps look okay. I have like 20 other maps already with Ragnarok, and the Pantheon stuff that I do have. Do I really need that much more? So I passed on it. Paint the dice. That's a great tip. That's a great tip. Maybe I will, or maybe I'll just use the Pantheon dice. Those are maybe I should just start using these. There you go. I'll start using these dice next time. There you go. I'll give Tim these dice, and I'll roll these when we play. Yeah, so I'm thinking we'll play on a different map. I'll change up the gods the god I was using in some of the units. Yeah, and then there's with this game, there's a whole bunch of like strategies that you can once you understand the units, you're like, okay, I'm gonna use this god, and then he's gonna, I'm gonna use this unit with this god. I'm gonna be able to chain this stuff up. There's synergies like that, man. I just don't. Yeah, I think it would be cool to explore. Playing this game a few times, it's just there's a lot of stuff, man. There's a lot of stuff for this. But I do think this is gonna be a fantastic two-player game. And it might even be a good 4-player game if you can get that many people to play it. I think that could be pretty cool. You get a little bit less recruitment points, but I think that could be pretty fun to work with a teammate, plan out your moves and stuff like that. I think that could be really cool. I would want to try that one day. But yeah. Well, guys, I think we'll call it there. The next stream I'm thinking about is continuing Kings of Ruin. We'll see. It's either going to be Kings of Ruin, which it most likely will be, if not Marvel Zombies or Too Many Bones. We'll get something back up. And then Saturday, like I said, if nothing changes, we're going to get a 2-player game of this on Saturday. I don't know exactly what time. It's probably going to be sometime in the afternoon, if I had a bet. But we'll see. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. I do truly appreciate it. Means a lot. Cool. I've played a lot of Pantheon. Always great fun. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And 3-player. That's cool. Oh, 1v1v1. Yeah, free for all. That's awesome, man. All right. Very cool, guys. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please click the like button on the video. Seriously helps out the channel. Think about subscribing. And if you want to support even more, I do have a Patreon link in the description. So thank you guys so much. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good rest of your week. And I will catch you